midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It has not been a dramatic change this season to the performance last year in terms of the record, guys. Every game, though, a chance to get better as a team.
And I think for Toronto, they haven't packed any big surprises into the early part of this season. They're right in the middle of the NBA's pecking order.
Yeah, but I see a team with a chance to make some major noise as the season progresses. It's just a matter of unlocking that potential amongst the players.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Wise in at the 4 spot. Toronto shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
We got this.
Raptors leading by 5. Passes it to Ross. There's the pick. He kicks to DeRozan. Toronto working the ball around now. No good from Ross.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Ross with the steal. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Out to DeRozan. Got a hand on it. Walker dishes to Zeller. And he gets it to go.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Biyombo. Makes it off the glass.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Hornets trail by 5. And Walker kicks to Batum. He dishes it to G. Picked by Zeller. There's the pass to Walker. Fast break Toronto. Joseph leading the charge. Pass to Patterson. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Lamb, he's checked in for the Hornets. Damari checked in for the Raptors. .114 left in the first, and he recovers it. Just 5 on the clock. Bounces. Joseph's got his first 2 points.
And right on target.
Dishes to Batum. There's the feed to G. The 3. Carroll with the rebound. Raptors leading by 7. Here's Joseph. Patterson passes to DeRozan. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
19 seconds left in the first. Here's G. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Raptors as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. And DeMar DeRozan, the star for this Toronto Raptors team, he said he wants to bring them back. Let's face it, it's never easy for Toronto to get the attention that Clark, the U.S. teams get. That's just a fact of life. that even Vince Carter at his best couldn't change.
And, you know, I don't even know if winning a championship would change that. Quite honestly, even if DeMar won the MVP. Just saying.
Yeah. First quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Fellas, the rebounding has been very strong. Excellent so far. Putbacks are very valuable, and they're getting some.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Jonas Valanciunas, Lowry out there with Corey Joseph. Then it's MyCareer, and it's Wise in at the power forward. Here's G. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And the shot is good.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Raptors leading by 10. Outside Lowry. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
You know what? A lot of three-pointers, but for me, more so, it was the shot selection on those three-pointers. I just felt like they were just too trigger-happy from downtown.
You know, Greg, sometimes you're able to shoot your way out of a slump, but they just kept making things worse. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And the rejection by Valanciunas. Now, here's Joseph. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. And he gets it to go. Joseph's got his second bucket of the night.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets James team.
Kemba Walker's checked in for G. And Toronto also making a switch. Terrence Ross is checked in for DeMar. 1:09 left in the first half. Here's G. While recovering. Feeds it to Williams. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Williams has got his first bucket of the night. Toronto leading by 18 to the left side wing. Lowry setting the pick for Carroll. Patterson, the screen. They set the pick. DeRozan against Williams. 5 on the clock. It's DeRozan with the drive. Kept alive. And it's Biyombo with the jam.
And great effort on the boards, and what a move.
Yeah.
That was, Gary. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pump.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's G. With 1 on the clock. He knocks it down right at the buzzer.
That's a shot he'll never forget. As dramatic as they come.
He's got a special knack for the big moments. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Raptors. They lead by 18. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte.
All right, let's get our heads on straight. This is not what these people came to see. We've got to talk about that first half. If there's one thing we can improve, it's shot selection. I know we can do a better job finding quality looks. That's going to be a top priority. Now, that wasn't our only issue for sure. In general, we have to be more connected as a unit, not 5 individuals, no matter which 5 of you is out there. I know we're down, but I don't want that to dictate the speed we run our offense at. Good shots are the priority, not quick shots. We shouldn't be down this far at the half to any team, especially not this team. Let's show some self-respect and get out there and turn this thing around.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Jefferson. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Williams. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Nicholas Batum. And G's subbed in for Walker. G in at point guard. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Zeller in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And again, Toronto no up. Hornets trail by 19. Dellavedova dishes to Zeller. And Lamb kicks to Dellavedova. Picked by Zeller. Pass to Kidd-Gilchrist. And stolen by Biyombo. Joseph with the ball. He's got 7. Patterson, the screen. Outside DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Here's G. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Puts one up from 19. And that one hits back iron.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Patterson passes to Carroll. Pulls up, high post. Here's Biyombo. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
G dishes to Lamb. Kidd-Gilchrist a screen on Carroll. Now here's Lamb. Carroll covering. No good from Lamb.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Patterson, the screen, to the inside. DeRozan loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. DeRozan's got 14 points.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Toronto ahead. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup. He's checked in for the Hornets. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nogueira. Ross comes in for Damari Carroll. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Curry. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Wright. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for Toronto right now, DeRozan at the 2 with Ross playing the 3. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Wise in at the power forward position.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
Pulls from the top of the key. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
That's tipped. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Plays it in off the breakaway. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it